when check, was in a bit.
Meaning you're 44.
Now, why ye Juma some ultra radio to the Biakasa? Now, pension kakra would the acto, Usika kakra would the acto bank. So, my neighbor, finance minister didn't cut the luxury of his life. Finance minister didn't cut down the expenditure of government. Finance minister didn't reduce corruption and stealing in his government. Or the pensioners, Maji Musika. Bondholders, Maji Musika. Hey. Now MPP for winning pay say, start your way, and yet NDC phone qua bond and the Yaje. We NDC near Yaje, we MPP near Yaje. Who himself are very weak at Kenopurata Bears Adiano. Or my MPP penny phoning you almost a couple bank account to me. I'm coffee.
We are sure.
I'm telling you. No, and as it's like a past year, and after caretaker also a year country, one boss is being that period. A bomb man here, and you want to can help you. Back are you good? I'm on your son near you. And that so be a problem, no, fell no, Castle Mustapha. No problem, say my baby him. Wana kase wano. Kedofuri atane bank owners. Etimit Francis Dibino and San-Vie. We finish here no collapse bank. What a wicked fellow. Me MPP for when I be mo. They don't appreciate the level of pain. MPP as a party and its current executives do not appreciate the damage that Kedofuriata have caused this country with Nana Akufo-Addo involved. Now, you see, I'm coaching now. I saw your phone in me and said, you are sitting in parliament and making noise. I mean, I'm going to shout you.
Sir,
after the shout here. After and the shout here. And everybody must tighten their. And those who think, say, oh, you have friends within NDC, your friend in insurance. What is Kaka Crazy? I'm more than to be a campaign. Would you hear your friend? Who come the Kobisa Busundim? Who come the Kobisa Busundim? I am for family. Oh, Mustapha, who future a bright to a year, I'm Casadim. Come here, Kasa. My children do not have any other country apart from this country. Kasa. President Mahama and Ghanaians will not forgive him. Kenopurata is one. So Ukra, Namaka, Ukra, and the dead body. You're very genius, prosecuted him. Niako, Sisha, this country, Yania, Jia Magana for. Hey, body are what these? And what to be concerned Ministry of Finance? No one will sue. Do you have a pay or don't could be no abe? My MPP. So see, among the name of headquarters, no, an agency to clean up a political, declare one fugitives. I thought, sir, as a political party, you'll be smart enough to say so. By this time, you have no song because political parties are not created to commit fraud, to steal. Political parties are not created to cause pain to the people. I have thought the NPP by this time would de-associate themselves from Nanado and Kenopuriata, including the appointees who have stolen money. National Chairman, General Secretary, National Parliament, and I'm also don't you think that we have a country to build? Don't you think?
Mama Wadibi. Who can say what did Sir Bond who was some buy? Wow, sick at any bank in Ghana. No. What? Why investment, you know? Why investment, you know? Walk a year, you take a 10,000 cities. Aye, but the over 10 year be a 2,000.
Aye. Of a common missing, people have died, and the NDC and President Mahama.
Now, you know, so other government bank of Ghana, or that's all.
Fine.
And there's how this is one.
Oh, dear, let's say, Kwame, Rumha. The game is yet to begin. Let's say, Parliament, so opinion matter, noise, and so go for women in the future. Come and move, nothing a better you. After a better fear, one more for ECG. A deal who's 6 months. Come, you see, the pain is that one more year sounds, one more finance and sabe, because who means that the we are Sika, every power agency. One more electricity, no one NDP phone call. NDP phone to be. Then I want NDP phones to be. They will feel the impact of your thievery. They say will be too big. The big. No matter what, OMD is cut over 300 pickups. The Yama campaign.
Yeah, the Yama
campaign. NPP for the.
Oh, but I don't say be a businessman being a boy or mom koto.
ECG a businessman. ECG at the time one almost struggle financially. ECG a be business.
There be business and now they made it to already.
Wouldn't me a can more ECG. Well, you see, we are yet to start the game. They should relax. But President Mahama, Yamin Shano, there were 20 young people, our more fresh blood. 20 young ministers. Any minister who fails to investigate his ministry and expose the corruption is himself preparing to steal. We ourselves will force the person to do it. Minister under President Mahama's administration were investigated to expose the corruption of President Akufo-Addo in his ministry is himself preparing to steal. Because Ghanaians must know, they must watch the movie and see the level of wickedness at MPP 2016 to 2024, led by President Akufo-Addo and led by Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, Eddie Ghana. Everybody must get to see. Probably some of the things you haven't seen yet. You haven't heard. Bonia MPP for Dino Krumhano. Ghanaians must get to know every single thing. Any CEO, I would be a 21. You are doing I scratch your back, you scratch my back. The youth of this country will come after you. And we will not restrain them from doing so. Because President Mahama has promised to heal Ghana, to heal the people of Ghana. Ghana for so business people are crying today. If we don't create a platform where NDC businessmen, NPP businessmen can all work in their country comfortable, we don't have a country. President Akufo-Addo has destroyed that culture. President Mahama Bay, within 3 weeks, 1 month, he's almost finished with appointments. This is the first time our president, Atta Cecilia appointed the party into government. The party into government. If you go to the regions, almost all regional secretaries are regional ministers. It means that they are familiar with the problems on the ground. They are familiar with what the people of Ghana are going through. obi pe krante kwa dia kodo wonya fertilizer and cocoon tinin po toilet a yebesi amani pakoja the nine and also see kakra ya sanso di MPP for sanso di and you sit at your headquarters to defend this corruption, this thievery, this barbaric political act by your government. Supporting the funti, what first and trouble, and you don't realize the pain that your own government has caused the people of Ghana and your party people. President Mohammed Tierney. You have MPP people. About me, I'm a spokesperson. I say, Gideon Boaku, no. Hello?
Dr. Gideon Boaku now, okay?
Gideon Boaku, I'm making.
Aye.
And go on some TV, so. Anna, and your President Mahama initiative. Na MPP initiative na omoye dia to ho. Why didn't they pay it before losing election? Before President Akufo-Addo ebe lose election, MPP lose election.
Was this kanan ko mbetua na emu wo ma ya to ho?
Aye.
This is
the way they disrespect the conscience of the people of Ghana. I have thought that by this time MPP them said you said the trade as a go kwanso. Anyansa fo a wo mo party num and the kasa.
Baba Mustapha and Okwense. Yes, wo mo hya se wo mo tua na we kra ye fourth payment.
Oboa. And I want to what you bibi so okromu a wonim.
Se bia we dey pharmacy.
Woman the man dwarf. You see, that's the problem. The problem is that the people do not appreciate what the ordinary Ghanaian is going through. Gideon Boaku, Bank of Ghana. He's sorted or a parliamentarian. But son Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia office are benefit here. He doesn't have a problem. Gideon Boaku doesn't have a problem. Meanwhile, MPP could have a party no OP baby. Party no winning your coffee buy. They give him fast for. Maybe the Bank of Ghana. Or so I know the governor them. You are inviting the governor to sack you. You see, NDC people are reasonable. We will not follow nonsense. We really do. Oh, sorry, I know who did governor. You say the governor is unfit to be a governor of Bank of Ghana, but your wife is fit to be working at Bank of Ghana. You see, these are the kind of things. I just said, by this time, MPP Dema and Yansafu accept your woman day. And the party ni kind. We are bonny, we assure the base. You know, yeah, maybe because bonny and waiting. It's evidential. It's physical. People have gone through. People have even died. You still stand on radio to insult Ghanaians and say that you didn't do it. Hey, Kwame, Boniman now to MPP. Is that the MPP I know? What now? By 8 years. Who one more constituent executives and I come the woman. Meanwhile, I'm main. But yes, I am a Kwame. 1 more years can we know the coverage? Come on, go see factories in Po. I'm an Mwagana for. We see factories on Krum. I'm Krum for years, Jumania. What the man or by year what is legal, know they are too good. Near their coverage, the Marco Jinguska. That is Kanako coverage. That is what they are doing. MPP minister. And now those ministers. Sikada wobo ya no man to banku. But the won fie. Who will be a man or baby who are too good. Or too good. Here they are coverage. Because Bank of Ghana is not supervising those who export gold and what happens to the money. In the name of one more criminal empire here, one creating a gold for oil. No. Bank of Ghana is not supervising that gold directly from Hadiano, the proceeds must come back to be taxed. And it's Kanakwa, one more for and they leave the money outside the country. Kwame, are these kind of people who think about the poor? Are these kind of people who think about your children? Meanwhile, people cannot afford 3 square meals a day. People cannot pay school fees. People cannot pay their hospital bills. A new government that has come, the MPP think that they can dismantle the government. Who means Ghana for bread? But here, one make us woe. Yemi edi boni o. Inti miemwa NDC foi. Miemwa so meti na te sire man yi ni na ye ho atoyen. Kwame, don't you know, sir, if the political class every day near the amanyosem aye comedy ni akoni aba na we di body no akwa share political party three ni jano na obentin edi boni no share political party three ba Kwame e try ka ko to aba MPP must know, and they must tighten their belt. Everyone will be subjected to the law. Everyone. And you see, I got the evidence this year because judiciary home. This is a one son. Because one other thing Addo have done is to pack the judiciary with MPP form. Now, what's your one crowd, the court? Window be a P. I'm expecting the Chief Justice to resign. He should stop visiting elders and begging. He should resign.
Why?
That's me. I was there. So I said, I don't know. That's me. Ghanaians don't have confidence in the judiciary. They don't have. It's the truth. Addo has politicized the judiciary. Under the current Chief Justice, the most expensive thing to ever get in our court is justice. Justice. Because the Chief Justice sitting there is an MPP woman. He came to do Addo's bit. Addo put their head there for a reason. You want parking court with judges, MPP judges. Said the only case you can have the executive. You can have the legislature. Until the place is clean up. Give us a mandate to reset and clean this country up. It includes the judiciary, the prosecutor, of course, Exp0se Cecilia Dapaah. Do you not see the frustration he went through? You didn't see. Who said they are frustrating the case? Obi a yako num passe dollars pounds millions.
And no dear, special prosecutor na na no what they call court na court no e can say ye mfa ne sika no ma no because evidence thereof no and share them do obo e kire say afa kura no no special prosecutor no enye on na so case nti on fa nko Yoko so quiet no and a young one. It will send on the ABB.
No, I'm saying, so did you elect people to behave like that? Then can come in $50,000 or them one can choose all your money laundry.
Hey! Come in there, Mukran.
I want to be the war Eastly gone. And the Akon them, I could put $100,000 at the what in called the prison. Cecilia Dapaah here. You mean a man that the first prosecution. Say Minister of State, Aqua Parliament, Aqua loan, see a quadrage or River. Naya Jihu loan, Ediacon ministry, a very Asiano, or River Niandreje. Nanso, a David dear, a blank be. I send it to Mama, on also quadrage, one Gigana Castle, Peswa, one get some poor. What could you loan? He can't be. Me a millions of dollars. Our minister never pass here. Court to make us a young man. Do you think and do you take that court seriously? Do you take that court seriously? Tell me. Did you see Adam Namo being at the Muslim woman? Monka, Momayanka, Nagana for Empa, Omokuma, and we are protecting hard agreed consensual criminality against the country. People do things and we don't talk about it. A court can say that a minister, a certain minister, and you cannot account for it. Take the money. We don't even know the laws that will prosecute such a minister. And you think we are in a serious country? The youth should take us serious.
Okay,
you think that guarantees justice and that gives youth of this country some hope? Do you have a justification? Sir, a young man should not be an armed robber under such a regime. A regime where the intellectuals come together to milk the republic of its resources. Do you trust this country? If we continue like that, do you think that the ordinary Ghanaian would think that they are living in their own country? President Muhammad should also come and do that. Come and let me tell you. I will pray every morning, not one per year. Will give President Muhammad the wisdom, the courage, the determination to seek justice for every single person who have died because of bad governance in this country under President Akufo-Addo. I now make committee in the Polo Park, Baba or freely walking in this country. But she's walking because of the good leadership of President John Dramani Mahama.
Why then? Any son Baba nanti free.
You only the boyfriend today ambulance maintenance kadi ya no. Ono.
Eju bibi o sa mo fa ni kwakwoto e.
Baba anya me asa see national security operation ba ko pay and you have opinion markings and go defending this kind of rot. You have Nanabi and go sitting at MPP headquarters and organizing press conferences. They are protecting criminals. MPP headquarters is protecting criminals. And for what will year to come, will be any so many Ghana bonnet. We are finance minister. Now companies, now company, I have financial engineer, and as a financial advisor, transactional advisor. No one discuss. Are we serious in this country? Are we serious at all? A political party, when you saw election, barely 2 months, you are in a reflective mood. You haven't consoled your ground where your power emanates from. Who are going to the headquarters? We in the NDC say that they have done something wrong and will go after every single person. They shouldn't worry. When one day table stains, they can come after us. Or can we limit that? Even Kofa Obiska, because you hear me back. So there's here. Now by the power, make the kakra. That's for where the kakra. But me Kofa Obisika. And you are Fusika. The Bible says, how does it profit a man when you have the whole world, but yet lose your soul? Think of how we seek up. The name I'm I hear Fusika Yuria. I hear Fusika Yuria. How will it benefit Kanopuriaka of all the money he has stolen? Wakoda Hospital. So, Yare. If the US doesn't bring him, it's me. They should write to the US authority to fly Kanopuriaka with bricks on him down to this country. It is not something we haven't seen before. Victor Salome was sick. They put a charge on him. When he was flown into this country, Odu Airport, one more chain is all the answer. And they didn't share self. So we have references to make. And this young Christopher, and this year, and then you'll be able to take your show every day. father for all. Yemba nyame. Cecilia nyame for some idea judgment no man who kumu and son will be up on baby. Cause you're born out also. They should bring Kenoforiaka down to face justice. MPP should facilitate bringing Kenoforiaka down because he is one of the actors that have destroyed their party. And you are standing at headquarters defending it. Nana B should bow his head in shame. And any other MPP executive who is part of this should bow their head in shame. They don't have conscience. The minority in parliament who are businessmen, who think they will, they will defend this rot, this evil against the people of Ghana, should bow their head in shame. And I congratulate the National Security Coordinator. We are behind him. He should do more. Yabechi will be anybody who doesn't understand, take a passport and leave the country. But you will stay there for the rest of your life because Uba Yabechi. Uba, no journey na PBS for one. Ebi mo German media or cafe. We journey Yabechi no. Yabechi wo nyina. Kwame wo nua penyi Exp0se. Wo nim so a lawyer ni. Obisano. MP, Petroleum Commission. Laptop ni one ho. Okay. Saloon car back for the coffee. Didn't Nanado write a memo to say, no appointee should buy a car? Ghana Supply CEO or MPP appointee or that's what. BMW Ayakama Ghana Supply was torn the amount of him. Kwame, is this the kind of people who claim to be serving this country? Is it these people who claim that they are serving our country? And when we want to do 2% of what the MPP did in 2020, 2016, okay, want to play 2% of the template to them, they are already making noise.
No,
it's to begin.
Mamina was why? A commodity is also a financial.
Or come here, that bunk whom come up because of Puriata dear. Bam Yantina, Ghana from Pantano.
Baum, so yari.
Who cry at the Baba? So no, Yari, no, the body, no. No, Yari. You see, he's a wicked fellow. Who Yari, and so who the bonnet. Oh, Yari saying, then Panama, so who cry? Listen, Kenoforiaka's dead body will be prosecuted. Come, you see, we must do something here. And man, your four be sure political crimes that they expire. It says, you did the Kama Mustapha said, once you're gone, we know this kind. And you walk free because you get the media to defend you. Come, I pray that the media will see the light of the criminal activities perpetrated under President Akufo-Addo against all of us, and they will change.
Mustapha Gbandi, a Deputy General Secretary of the NDC, was Deputy Director Operations.